And remember to pause my other one.
Balls!
Or I get
buddy.
I think you got it.
Oh, I got it this time. Whoop, whoop. What's going on, guys? I see we got some people in the lobby already, ready to join us for another episode of the Hump Day. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
You know, in these rooms adjacent to mine must wonder sometimes about the time I start whooping and banging on the floor and the walls. What the hell is going on in here?
No, it's just not every other normal day at a hotel room. This is like, yeah, get it.
For me, it is. But not for the same reasons as the other people banging on the wall.
Exactly. They don't know difference.
Tackle box, twisted, huckleberry, vampire. Kush, what up, dogs?
Well, our other cohort in crime should be joining us here shortly. I would imagine he's probably cleaning up the live stream with Crystal. Oh my God, it's a leopard.
What?
He said he'll be in at 9:30. He just messaged us all.
A leperfish?
Leopard?
What'd you call it that day?
I couldn't help myself.
He said leopard. I'm going to use it.
A leprechaun. That's right.
Oh,
Wayne's World, baby. Wayne's World.
So, are you guys ready? Now that we are officially in May, I'm not going to lie, I'm getting real excited.
Ditto.
I'm getting real excited because I get to see fucking Chuck again. I'm getting real excited because of the top secret project pictures floating around not many people. You guys are not going to want to be absent when this shit goes down.
Or hopefully not down.
Although you may want to bring us some kind of shield.
I prefer small women and children.
Human shields are acceptable in Noobapalooza.
Are acceptable.
I have kids to spare.
I gotta borrow one.
Oh, Chris knows, by the way.
Yes, he knows. Yeah.
It brought me some kind of dirty joy to taunt him that we had this secret that he didn't know.
Yeah.
He was like, that's all right. Chuck will tell me.
I did.
That's
eventually,
all right.
After I had my fun, of course.
Oh, of course.
So I think he probably thinks I'm an asshole because I was like, he's like, hey, what's going on? Nothing.
You guys, we're going to have so much fun with that. Let's see what's going on in chat here.
Let's see here. I am mildly distracted by doing three things at once. So
Cardoso, what's up, brother?
And I'm just trying to make sure that I'm keeping up with everything. So now that we've been running this every other week schedule for, well, right about a month, what do you guys think? Should we keep the every other week? Do you hate the every other week? Does the every other week confuse the hell out of you? Go ahead and throw some messages in and just let us know what you think. Brandy thinks I suck.
Well, that's not very nice. I'd say she hurt my feeling, but, well, I only have one feeling, and that's hungry, so you can't really hurt hungry.
Jeez.
What? Oh, there you are. Okay. I'm like, where'd the video go? All right, I'm getting on the chat so I can see what the hell's going on. All right, cool.
All right. Well, and just so you guys know, I suck with love. Well, I love you too.
Ow.
So,
Ow.
I know, right? He likes when I suck. All right. Everybody who doesn't know, Miss Brandy is my wife, obviously. So
hi, wife.
Now I'm found and I can't get away with anything.
Yep. You found his secret half-life.
We should start a FPVnoobtube support or wife support group. I can get my wife on her computer.
You can just come hover behind you.
Exactly, right?
They could have
hi, Laura.
They could have an anti-hump day live stream.
Anyway,
We're all doing
yeah, give a thumbs down. We're down with that. Talk shit now. Look at Chris. Talk shit now, Josh. That's funny. Oh, just so you guys know, Chris is probably, at least I've been kind of hinting and pushing, Chris is going to be bringing another live stream to the channel. So I'm throwing it out there for everybody because you guys are probably going to need to give him just a little bit of pressure to get that thing started.
Absolutely.
For you guys that don't know, over on MD95's YouTube channel, he runs a lot of live streams. Good stuff, good conversation with a lot of good people. So we really look forward to him getting some of that content going. I'm also going to put the bug in his ear that the stream he did the other night with the hardware reviews, or he was showing some of the work he's done and some of the products he's put in. Top gear.
Hey, absolutely. I agree 100%. What you had with your lady reading up the chat for you so you could still interact and doing your technical jargon, that was top notch, dude. I want to see more of that.
Heard that.
Oh, you didn't hear that fart I just pushed out.
Oh,
yeah. Right. I think I'm going to have a cleaning charge coming with this rental car.
That's never good.
Somehow, though, for 2 days, I've managed to make it out of the building. Somehow. But the first one that comes after I leave work is like pure death.
Yes, Brandy, this is the shit we talk about on these streams.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Edrone, just to be fair, we had probably 40 wrenches floating around, and just because of some things that were going on the channel, we went ahead and reeled those back to the people that are producing content. So it's not it's not kicking the nuts. It's just kind of reeling everything in for a little bit of control. So
wrench. Oh, that's what that is. What is that?
That doesn't surprise me. She knows. She will sit there and tell you that it actually wakes her up out of a dead sleep. So, I know, right?
Hey, since we have Brandy on, let's just talk about their personal lives the whole stream.
I know, right?
So, okay. Oh, come on, Brandy, you shouldn't be surprised all we talk about is farts and shit when we're in person. You think it's any different online?
Serious.
I'm glad she's finally here, to be honest with you, because, I just didn't think she gave a rat's ass about the dumb stuff that I do in my time off, right? So one day she's like, I found this YouTube channel and you're all over it. I don't even know who you are. And I was like, it's not a secret. Like, I just didn't think you cared.
Good wife.
Yeah, right?
My wife just has cameos. She just appears.
That's all right. See, and now she's got the schedule, though. She asked me about Noobapalooza the other night. So, those people coming, what dates are they coming? Yep. She's going to get it.
Tomorrow. I'm coming over, Randy.
What's up, hot dog? My wife bears none to fly. Okay.
So this week, instead of plugging the FPV Freedom Coalition, since you can do that on the other weeks, I'm going to pretend that they don't exist tonight, and that's the only plug they're getting.
Woo!
Man. So, first nuggets about Noobapalooza. You guys know the week of the 20th through the 24th. We are going to be scheduling some time to go fly with Bot Grinder and Cricket, since they are both in the same area. So any of you guys that are coming along, we'll be working out more of a schedule, just kind of locking in some days. And we'll be publishing that on the FPVnoobtube Facebook channel.
Do we have a tentative dates on those? Or
no. They know that we're coming that week. They're totally down with it. But like I told them, we kind of have to wait till a lot closer due to weather and all that other stuff.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So, oh my God, we got a frickin' icky in here.
What?
What?
Right?
Really?
Get in this chat, you fuck.
Not different than what I told you.
Where? I'll see.
Brandy, it's the same dates. You just add the weekends on each side.
Yep. Hell crap. It is. Hey, we're not just the last time I was on. I'm like, hey, we need to get him online because I still never talked to the dude. I just want to meet the guy.
Aaron.
Who's that?
Aaron, you need to come in here.
Aaron or Eric?
Aaron.
I can send him a link.
Icky, I know you're sitting there at the firehouse. Otherwise, you wouldn't be online, dude. Come
Look,
on.
he's in here. Good enough. That's all right. We'll have him on sometime. You guys notice he's been making his rounds a lot more. He's all over the Facebooks again. He's making videos. He's almost back to being Icky.
And it's good to have you back, brother. We miss you.
For real. I'm down with that. That is a message I can endorse.
Yeah. You sound like a politician there for a second. That's a that.
Hey, I want to plug someone else while we're plugging. I want to give Mike Night Train a plug. Oh, look, he's editing. Icky's editing right now. Boy, I'm having like 80 right now.
I just got hard.
Okay,
So-
Chuck, are you ever not hard? Because that is your reaction to everything.
So Mike Night Train. Now, this is a guy that he's been. He kept it simple when it comes to editing, right? Make a video, throw a song over it, once and done. No cutting, no clipping, no nothing, right? Head on over to Night Train's channel sometime and check out his last couple videos. There's two things he's doing that I really stand behind. The first is he's putting a little bit more time into his edits, which it sounds like a little thing, and I know that when you first start, it can be a huge pain in the rear, but it really makes the videos more watchable. The second thing is Mike could almost have a weekly episode called The Ride Along or something, or Riding Bitch or something, have some fun with it, because this guy carries spare goggles with him everywhere, and he's been putting up a lot of videos of him giving ride-alongs. Spreading the D.
What?
I like the second one. Yeah, Riding Bitch. That's the one.
See?
I like Icky's comment. I stay hard so I don't have to get hard. That's awesome. I'm going to use that later.
That is brilliant.
That is brilliant.
That would save so much time.
Oh, Josh, give Icky a link. All right. Send in Icky a link.
That's awesome.
Give me 1 second.
That should be a t-shirt. That is a t-shirt line right there.
Right. Come on in just for a few minutes at least, Iggy. You can take a break from editing for a couple minutes.
I just sent it in the Illuminati chat, so.
Now, one thing that Icky was recently sharing on Facebook that I was just brightened my day the other day. I think it was yesterday. I'm not sure. Days are so weird when you're a trucker. Mm-hmm. But he shared one of his old videos, Which Pilot Are You? And that is like one of my favorite videos that he's done, man. I busted up laughing like it was the first time I saw it. It just brightened my day right up.
Same. Then I have to admit, I did a little research. I'm going to call it research. I took those links, and once a day, I've been making a post on Reddit and sharing them one at a time. And they're not blowing up like hundreds of, views or anything, but they're definitely working their way to the tops of the pages.
Uh-oh.
So you might need to just find, some new channels to distribute those links on. What's going on, Icky?
What up?
What up, dog?
Thanks for hopping in, bro.
Is the thing working? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're coming in good.
Awesome.
Every time I go on live streams, I feel like I don't know how to work computers anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, I know that's not true because I continue to watch those bang-ass edits you put out.
I can edit, but
but that's different.
Speaking of editing, I'm trying to fix my old computer.
Cool.
What's that light flashing? Can you see that right now?
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me guess. LEDs.
No. I'm gonna go in another room. That's weird.
You guys got storms going?
No, it's weird. Hang on.
He's got an exorcist moment going there.
Seizure. He's literally picked up the damn computer.
He's like, I'm out.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Is that Okay, I think we're good.
And there's Chris.
Much better. Chris, what's up, dog?
Oh, what's up, man? Oh, dude, look at that drone room, dude. Holy
Right?
shit.
Hey, Icky. This is MD 95 TSI, Chris Justice.
What up, man?
What's up,
He
man?
is actually the newest member of the FPVnoobtube as a content creator, and will be putting up shit soon.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right? So what you said you always wanted the channel to be is what it's becoming, bro.
That's why I gave it to you.
Trying. Working on that crew, that squad.
Man, what you guys been doing? I know what I've been doing.
Shoot.
Well, we've had a little bit going on. So Chris lives about an hour south of me, and there's another guy in chat, edrone, that, well, at one point lived about 15 minutes away. Joe lives about an hour south of me.
Yep.
And we packed up and took a trip up to Long Island. It was about 4 hours away. Flew at an abandoned asylum, and then stopped in Philly on the way back and flew one of the bot grinder bandos.
That's nuts.
So, and then for Noobapalooza in a couple weeks, we're going to be meeting with Bot and Cricket for some flying somewhere around Baltimore and or Philly. So
I caught that part when I was on listening on the phone. My phone's dead though now. But
I know that's a pain point for you because I know one of your major pains has been that you have no one to fly with. But I was just sharing with you,
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's awesome.
The thing
Dude.
that
I
you're
think
trying
that's
to
super
do
cool.
is to get that whole
Yeah.
squad mentality and get
That's
people
exciting.
together.
Yeah, that's super exciting.
Yeah, we were
Still trying to figure out whether or not I'm going to be able to make it either both money wise and time wise right now. But yeah, so I don't know yet, but I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys have on the agenda as far as chit chatting or anything goes. But I know you were talking a little bit about when I was watching on the stream about like where I've been or kind of trying to be a little more active or whatever. But one thing I wanted to touch on, because I don't want to just come in and like take over the stream or whatever and start talking. But what I've been doing, like where I've been and what's been going on. So I've been working on a bigger project that I'm used to as far as editing goes, and like a little skit, that I was doing. So I'm working on a series of that and trying to stick to a project. But in the meantime, I'm doing that and everything. My cousin actually killed himself about 2 weeks ago, and he was my brother. Like he was my he's all I had as far as like close family and like my best friend. So it was really hard to get past that. I'm not past it yet, and I've just been lashing out and just kind of being weird over the past few weeks, online and in person. The biggest thing that FPV has been doing to me recently is because I don't have anybody to fly with, and I've tried so hard to get him into FPV, and he was super excited about it. He was just trying to like work out his financials, and he was just becoming a man. He's 24 years old, and he was trying to figure out life, and he didn't make it. But yeah, so that's just kind of what I've been dealing with as far as like where I've been and where I'm gonna be mentally. I don't know. Like I'd keep trying to find people to fly with, and it's a daily struggle to be like, hey, am I gonna keep trying to force myself to do this, or do I just wait for 3 weeks to a month till I get that bug and then go fly? And then is that enough? It's enough for me, and I'm still trying to learn to be okay with that, to be okay with not, putting out a flight edit once a week or putting out this once a week. If I do it once a month, I'm happy, and I'm able to share it with my friends, the people that I care about online, which is what actually matters to me at the end of the day.
Well, hey, bro, condolences, man. I do remember you talking about him a few times before, man.
I just wanted to put that out there, because I'm super duper transparent as far as my feelings and like what I do and my motivations and everything like that. So like, if there's ever a question, you just ask and I'll give you an answer. Like there's no, there's no smoke and mirrors,
Sorry for your loss. Do you know Chad Ball, Yelp Squirrel? He's in Louisiana. I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of people in Louisiana, but the issue is, and different people are in different, I guess, parts of their life where they have different expectations. So like I used to live in Houston, and driving to work could take like an hour and a half sometimes. And now I live here, and driving to work literally takes like 2 minutes, which is amazing. But my lifestyle now just doesn't let me travel and, you know, an hour, 2 hours or whatever to go fly for a couple hours and then come back. Like it hasn't been working that way for a while. My biggest issue is because my little girl's in daycare and both me and my wife are providers and we both work full time. So like if I'm leaving to go out of town or whatever to go try and fly, it's hard for me to leave, go fly for a few hours, come back, make it back in time to pick her up from daycare. And then it's a big weird thing.
Well, hey, you see that leash idea I threw at you?
Yes. Well, and what's nice is she's getting to the age now to where I can bring her around and like set her down for a minute. She'll let me fly, which is what I'm editing right now. I just exported it. It's ready to go. I'm uploading it tonight. And it's just a short little flight video around my house, a little bit smoother, a little more technical than my last video. And she's in it because she's sitting with me while I'm flying. And I was really excited about that. So I'll be able to do a little bit of traveling with her, bring her with me, take her out of daycare, get her cultured and meet new people. And I'm excited about that. So that could actually start to be a thing.
That's awesome. And I totally relate with you because, you know, having 3 kids of my own, and, you know, the wife and I have talked about this. You kind of lose yourself when your kids are little because they need you. And that's okay. Yeah. That's not like a bad thing, but sometimes it's hard. And I honestly think that most of the time women fall into that a lot easier than men do because women just biologically, it's not, you know, a down thing. Biologically, they're nesters. You know, they are the family core typically. Whereas men typically, you know, they would leave, they had more adventure in their lives. And biologically, we still need that. So it can be hard. You have to make some time. Obviously, you're not going to have as much as you had, but in the coming years, you will get that back. And I think you'll find when that happens, you're definitely going to have a new appreciation for it.
Yeah,
I think that was my experience.
I totally agree with at least with what's transpiring now in my life and to kind of going in that transition and that new era. But I will say this, and this is I always introspect and I judge my character and what I've done in the past, and I'll be open about it. I think a big part of also I was holding myself back because I was guilty. Like I can't leave if like my wife's off of work and like she has, you know, my girl. And it's like I could go out of town and go fly all day and then come back whatever time I wanted and like hang out with the guys. But I'll complain because I can't, because I can, but I can't. You know what I mean? Like I can't bring myself to do that. I would just feel too guilty that I'm doing that while I could be home helping or could be doing this and that. So I've held myself back a lot, but
it's not
I feel like I'm doing the right thing. You know what I mean?
Responsibility. I mean,
yeah, and that's the thing. Like I can do things, I just choose not to a lot of times. But I still will complain that I can't do them, and it's just really me holding myself back. But
you have a responsibility though to still have an independent identity. You owe that to yourself. You go talk to any counselor or therapist; they'll tell you the same thing. Now, yes, you can't go do it 3 times a week like you did when you were, you know, a newlywed or a single young guy. But like for instance, my thing is about once a month. I will find a way to get out and do something for an entire afternoon.
Yeah. And
because I'm only doing it every so often, I don't have that guilt. Now, I'm not going to lie. If I'm doing it more frequently, I do. Yeah. Because like, you know, it's not fair that there's other people that, you know, they want to do things too. And I struggle with that because on top of all that, there's a lot of things I can't do during the week.
Yeah.
And so my family life is limited by my schedule as well as my personal life, my independent life. So it's something I've tried to find balance in as well.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
Chad is in Monroe.
What's that, Chris?
Chad is in Monroe, Louisiana.
Yes, Chad will travel. Yep, Chad will travel. And Wheat said he'll travel to you too, Icky.
Yeah.
Well, what I want to do is we're going to put up something here pretty soon. And if I have to bring my girl, so be it. I'll bring the whole family. I don't care. But I'm going to set up something. We'll get together in a group, all the Louisiana guys, and find a place that's worth the shit to go fly that can hold all of us. And then we're all going to meet, you know, in like a centrally located area and spend the day, maybe a weekend or something if we can. Just depends on what's what. But yeah, I'd like to try and do that, honestly.
Are you going to put the unicorn on?
What's that?
Chris, your mic's a little wonky. I don't know what's up with that.
The unicorn suit?
No, I have no idea what happened to that suit. It was at Rampage. It was at the Rampage event, and I left it hanging on someone's like RV because they had like an overhang canopy. I left it hanging there to dry because it was a little moist. And the next morning, it was gone. And then I'm wearing, you know, whatever, some underwear and like a hat and or like a shirt or something. And so
somebody stole your stank ass shit.
Yeah. So I'm talking to people for the next day, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, there you are! I thought you were running around naked last night because your costume was just hanging up on this thing." So they said everybody I talked to said they were looking for me because they thought I was running around streaking or something. And I'm like, "Why are you looking for me?"
You should have told them, "Yes, that's exactly what happened."
Exactly.
I'm a unicorn. You want to see my horn?
Yeah. It was an interesting event. I hope that I can make it to the next one. That thing was like probably 20% FPV, and the rest of it was just people and fun and Nerf. But it's you're getting together in an environment that we can all like jive on the same level, and that's really what the biggest part of it was. I flew probably 2 packs that whole thing. I got entered like a contest to do like a game of quad, and I won a round or whatever, and like I was like, cool, that's fun, and then I just had fun with the guys the rest of the time, you know.
I saw that somewhere.
Yeah, man. So what I would like the whole IO thing is cool and the Rampage thing is cool, but when are we gonna start having conventions? You know, when are we gonna like rent out a convention center and meet up in freaking, you know, the Houston Convention Center or whatever, or have wherever, and like actually do this kind of stuff.
Well, hey, that test flight shit is supposed to start kicking off like this year or next year.
I've never been to the
They
flight
bought that. They bought that huge place.
Yeah, bought the golf course.
They have a bunch of new land. I hadn't really read into it, but I know they have a bunch of stuff. And I wanted to go to flight test last year, but I didn't get a chance. I think something got in the way of it, but I have really bad memory, so I don't know.
Life.
Wonder what that could have been.
It was another event, actually. I can't remember what. Chuck, do you know? I don't remember.
Oh hell, I can't remember yesterday, bro.
I just would say I have no. You hit 30, and it's like, what? I don't even know what's going on anymore. Like, why do I? Who am I? Like, it's seriously. It's like I didn't think it was, but it's like as soon as my birthday hit, I'm just like, God dang, man. Fucking fingers are shaky and I'm trying to fly. My knee hurts. I don't remember where I put my keys.
Yeah, but if you were flying in Sharded, you would stop and go clean yourself. I'm to the point. I just let everybody around me know shit just went down, and I never miss a beat. So
yeah, Josh is like, it just got ugly.
Oh man.
God.
Speaking of getting ugly, I wanted to let everybody know if they didn't get the messed up notification. We had a new video come out on the FPVnoobtube right before the show started, actually. And of course, I fucked up with the title, changed it afterwards, so the notification should be slightly interesting. But it's the newest episode of the Noob Crew, and guess who it is?
Ooh.
Who?
Oh.
He's pointing. Mind you, all of our squares are in different orders.
I know. He's over there or over there.
Is on that side or that side? I'm not. Wait. So who are we talking about?
Chris. MP95.
All finger pointing confuses the shit out of me. Sorry.
I know, right?
Like,
Hey, and I'll tell you what, man. It is probably the best, most technical flying I've seen out of Chris.
Oh, I want to see that. Is it up already?
Yeah, it's up now. Don't play it on the live stream though. It's got me and the copyright music.
Yeah, I made a mistake a little while back, and I signed up for like a music subscription thing, and because I was like, I'm a professional now, you know, so I need some cool stuff, and so I was getting music, and I accidentally like hit the yes button, and it charged me almost $200. And so I have like a year subscription to this website to get free music, and then I'm scrolling through, and all the music is complete shit. Like it's so bad. Like I'll find like one good song out of like 30, and it's like maybe usable. So I do the best I have to use it. So I'll go out of my way and spend hours scrolling through that website to find a song to use because I spent the money on it and I have to.
So what you're saying is all your future videos is going to have really shitty music so you can justify spending that $200?
Like at least the past 4 videos that I've uploaded have been like that. Have used that.
You got to find like 70s porn music and start doing flight videos to that.
Absolutely.
I could do that. I can do that.
You know, I've been this close to trying to come together with these guys to get a subscription, like a year subscription to one of those, just so that we had something that was, you know, high quality, original that we could use to help elevate the content. And I have drug my ass on it for that reason alone. The fear that, you know, you get in there and 1% of it will be worthwhile.
The front page is great, and then you get in there and it's like, what am I? Don't use artlist.io.
That's exactly where I was looking.
Well, hey, on Chris's video, I actually I got the notification for copywritten. There's an out. But I got the notices that, you know, I got copyright. You know, don't be scared. It's no big deal. But I got 2 of them this time, and I was like, what? I never get 2 of them.
You guys, this is my buddy Marco.
Marco,
Marco,
brother. Everybody says what's up. You can't hear him, but you can read that.
Yeah, I can read that.
See, wait, now we gotta take the time to say stuff in Icky's ear that only he can hear and make him feel uncomfortable around Mark.
Do that. Yeah, do that.
Absolutely. But hey, let me finish this real quick. Is that I got one of the notifications was for the intro that I've always used for the Noob Crew, right?
Yeah.
And which is Walk from Pantera. And it's there.
Yeah.
You've been blocked from 2 countries. I was like, yes.
Which 2?
I don't know. Some fucked up European countries we don't care about.
Hey, Icky, you haven't seen my safety nuts.
Oh, I like that. Hey, Blink. Am I gonna get
every drone needs a pair of those things swinging behind it?
No, you need to get that on the fire truck, man.
Yeah, right?
Okay. You need to hang some on the fire truck, you said. That'd be great.
I feel like I should be holding having a beer right now from everybody.
Yeah.
But, hey, point is, you guys, after this, during this, I don't care when, you go watch it and comment and give thumbs up on Chris's video so that he has to sit for hours and respond to comments.
Yeah. I agree.
I expect a personal response to every
You
comment.
took your shirt? He just took his shirt off.
Oh, it's all good.
That's how, yeah. That's, Show actually did. Holy shit. All right, well, you're next, Icky.
Shirts off after sundown. Woo, woo.
Hey, Brandy, if you're still here, we got some firemen getting definitely.
I was home, her shirt would so be off.
It's got real awkward. Everybody's doing it. See what he started?
Crystal, your turn.
It's already off. Oh no, we saw a nipple. We're gonna get banned.
Everyone's excited because they started the slow clap. Josh starts the shirtless trend.
In pretty much every stream.
Believe it or not, edrone started the shirtless trend.
Yes, he did. Yeah,
I just decided to capitalize on it.
Oh wait, well we do have to have safety in this stream. So hold on one sec.
Hold on, there's peck play going on here.
That reminds me of the thing that what was it? When he filmed that one when they were doing something crazy on the couch that time.
Who are you, buddy? I'm pretty sure they're confused. Because they background.
Bunch of my friends from the.
I have no shirt.
Well, you already have 4 more than I do.
I'm really curious where Joe got off to. Holy crap.
Safety stream.
What the fuck?
What? Oh, dude, I want one. What is that?
All right.
This stream is going.
That's like an extreme cycler with like bicycle tires this big. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I need to paint that like the Wasp.
Like I would walk into Walmart and just.
Yeah. That really helped with their
Hey, if I knew it was this kind of stream, I would have got my dildo hat out.
Nope.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Do it.
We got balls. We just need the dildo.
Oh, the stream has gone to shit already.
Well, I've got a triathlon on Sunday, so I got to make sure it still fits.
I knew Joe was gay. I knew it.
These are committed. Their shirts are still on.
Yeah, right. You know how you know you're gay?
No. I'm watching other people.
We're waiting. How do you know?
edrone says he
Oh
looks
man, we're getting a whole audience. We're getting a firehouse.
Right.
My chair. This shit keeps up.
Don't be a hater.
Yeah, they can see us. Right here.
Why does he look so mad?
What is that? Oh. I don't know.
Why does the guy behind you look so angry?
This is funny.
That's the boss.
That's the boss?
That's a good boss face.
No, turn your head. Turn your head. Show him. Yeah. See?
You know what's funny is his chair gets in the way of showing his damn helmet.
Oh, okay. Hold on. All right. Better? No? Worse?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
way better.
That should be your profile picture, honestly. You know what that reminds me of? You seen The Fifth Element?
Yes.
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 One of my
I'm
favorites.
just,
Boom.
I'm just waiting for some jaws to pop out, some inner jaws to pop out of his outer jaws.
I know that Predator. Yeah.
Multi-pass.
Multi-pass. Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
he's like what's her name? The opera singer, the blue alien chick, and the back of her head is like long like that. She's got that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you should flip it around and wear it backwards like one of those scary witch doctor things.
So funny thing is actually in triathlons, there's three bets that happen. One is who's going to run out of transition with their bike helmet still on. Who's going to go out of the bike transition with their helmet on backwards. And then who's going to, what was the other one? Who's going to fall off the bike when they try and either get on it or get off it on the way out of transition.
Now hold on a hot damn second. How can you possibly put that helmet on backwards on accident?
No, it's like your normal helmets. People do it all the time.
Okay.
It's inevitable. It's like they're in a rush. Their brain's not working.
I thought maybe like you were participating in like the Special Olympics or something.
Don't make fun of me.
I did it.
Hey, you
Double down.
guys!
They got the double downs. Double downs.
Oh man.
Man, if you put that on backwards,
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I would wear that like that. I like that.
Laura!
I feel like a goddamn woodpecker.
Yeah, I was gonna say, right?
All right, you're not allowed to come on the stream without that anymore.
You ain't messing your face up on accident though.
Are you kidding? I expect to see that helmet outfitted with some Fat Shark gear now.
Oh my god, dude! You can make that into like a raven mask.
Yes.
I'm a horny pecker. Wait. All right.
That's too funny. Yeah, toucan FPV.
Well, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. I got duties to do before the end of the night.
Bro, we really appreciate you stopping in. Thank you.
Just send me a link and stuff next time. I forgot today was Wednesday. I just work every day nowadays, trying to get over.
Well, hey, bro.
But yeah.
You know, you get them wild hairs up your butt every once in a while. You're still part of the FPVnoobtube, bro. You can post on it anytime you'd like.
Yeah, I actually made a few comments and stuff. It doesn't show up. I don't know why. It will every now and then. Only if certain people do comment or post on it. But I need to try and figure out. I don't know if you've ever noticed, if you go to the Facebook app, like if you go and you click on the little bars on the right, it's supposed to show whatever groups you're in or something. Every now and then, Facebook will just fuck with you and like move them around. And then I'm like, where are my groups? Where are my pages that I created to even go and check my shit? I have no idea where they go. So
which is funny because you're still the owner of the Facebook group, actually.
Really? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I'll show you. Like I go scroll down, like where is it? And then I got to go all the way down and click on groups, and then scroll down, and it's like alphabetical order or something. And I got to go, oh, there it is, and then I click on it, and it's ridiculous. But yeah, I'm gonna spend more time.
Well, you go take care of your duty, bro, and make sure you wipe good.
Definitely.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay.
And when you get
Golly day.
Good, brother.
Best exit ever. All right.
All right.
Hey, it's never hard to get that awkward face out of Icky, bro.
No, it's very natural to him.
I think he hasn't been around long, dude. For a long time, he forgets what freaks we actually are.
Fair point. The thing is, he fits right in. So
Yeah,
Yeah, I
right.
was gonna say, he did right well.
Chris, I'm curious. I have done my best not to poke you and prod you, but how did the Outdoors Expo go? So for you guys, I'm gonna set the stage before you answer. Our local area has every year has what's called the Outdoors Expo, where the local fairgrounds has a bunch of outdoor vendors like Dick's Sporting Goods and Bass, and everything from big to small show up for this event. And for the last 2 years, they've invited our local drone group to partake in an exhibition race and set up for 2 or 3 days. And that way we can kind of touch base with the crowd and, show more about the hobby. And so Chris went. I didn't get the opportunity to go because I was on family vacation. And when we got back, I just didn't have the time to break away and go on that Sunday, which turns out to be a bust anyway, it sounds like. But Chris and Erik Marvel went. So I'm curious of how things went.
It actually went pretty good. Saturday was a nice turnout. We had 8 pilots, wasn't it? Saturday was like 8 pilots.
Yes, there was 8
So
pilots.
Saturday we had
nine were there, but one said no.
Yeah, we had 9 pilots, but 8 of us participated. The wind was about 45 miles per hour gust when it was gusting, probably about a steady 15 to 17. So it was terrible. When you see the race gates going like this, so what they did was they split us up in 2, and we ran 3 heats of 2 minutes, and then however many laps you can make in that 2 minutes. Me, sadly, I made one, and that was in the last heat because it was crazy. And I'm new into racing. I'm just getting into it, so all that good stuff. But we had a nice turnout. Saturday, it was me, Eric, me, edrone, Muscle FPV, which is my son. That was Sunday. We all got to fly up there together. Robert Rommel, of course, he's the track guy that sets it all up for us or whatnot. And but yeah, great time. I wish more could have been there. I think we'd had a better time, but Josh, well, no, I'm kidding. I know he's kidding. But yeah, it was fun. I can't wait till we get together on Noobapalooza and we all go to the multi-GP. It's gonna be nice.
Gonna be some good times. I can't wait, man. I'm like counting the days, dude. Vacation, TikTok. It's going by slow as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it sounds like the 19th, we're going to have Rob set up his gates, and we're going to go out to Denton and partake in an exhibition, or I'll say a multi-GP fun fly. So he'll have a track set up. We'll probably try to run some races, but it'll just be a fly-by-wire thing.
We're going to see what Chuck and that Kiss rig can do on those gates.
Dude, I'll destroy those gates or my quad.
Or the quad. One of the two.
So you're pretty good. No, it's fun.
Dave says, what the fuck? It's not even, hey, Dave says, what the fuck? It's not even 10 o'clock yet.
Close.
It doesn't have to be 10. The sun just has to be down.
Hey, Dave, you're more than welcome to jump in, man.
But I thought at the race gates, when I first went up there, I thought going fast and trying to get through the course as fast as you can, it's not. Taking your time and going slow, going through the gate. I'll tell you what I really struggle on, the direction of the track. And I understand you got to go through the gate reading it. If not, you went through backwards. But when you get on that track, and Josh will tell you, when we go to these setups, these are like Tito Mendez that helped Rob set this track up. This track is not just gate here, gate over here. They got like gate, twist, turn. Like you're actually, what would you consider it on a like what level course would you think, Josh?
Well, that one, I didn't see the direction, but I'll say that's definitely an intermediate course from multi-GP standards. Lots of switchbacks and
yeah, it was set up pretty good. I liked the track once I understood the direction of it. it was pretty cool the way they had it set up. The triple gates, then you spin, come out of the triples, go into the doubles, and then spin out of the doubles, and then you got to split S over the gate and come back through another one, back down around the flag. So that was a pretty cool setup. That part was the easiest part, I think, because it was all the other gates, because you're going, like I said, you're going and you go around like this to go into the gate, and the wind would gust like 45 and just shove you out like this. It was terrible. Even they're 5 foot by 5 foot regulated gates, and they were still tough to hit.
What's up, Dave?
What's up?
Dave.
Dave, welcome.
Now, obviously, what I'm about to say would take a little bit of planning, a little bit of know of what's going on with the weather, and somebody who is equipped to be flexible. But that day would have been a lot better for a course like what's called the Tsunami. It's like one of the very beginner novice level courses. You know, it still has some good elements, but they're not as tight and not as frequent as the course you guys were running. I think that us in our smaller group, if we were to start setting up a course like the Tsunami and get good at it and then mirror it and run it backwards and get good at it and then start going through the actual tracks, I think it would benefit a lot. Just the practice.
I got you. Well, I got race gates for when we get set up. Wherever we meet up to set up, we can set up however, you know.
Yeah. Now, did you get any footy that day of, you know, interactions or even some racing? I'm sure you got some footy going around the track.
Yeah, I did. I did. I have some going through the gate, some smashing the ground, and but when everyone kind of left. I'll tell you what, I like people watching my content, but someone standing right there watching you get down, and it's nervous. And I think that's what really killed me. When everybody left, I started going through. The wind really wasn't that much of a problem.
The more you do that, the more you'll get over that. You'll lose that self-consciousness.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you just kind of have to force yourself to do it to the point that you don't care anymore.
Now let me mention that I was going up against a 14-year-old kid that I tell you right now, this kid is out of this world on skills. Josh knows how Tito flies, and this kid could stand next to Tito and run with Tito. So I had no easy competition. Not that I didn't go out there trying to I'm going to beat the kid in every corner anyway. You know what I mean? I wanted to go out there and just go smooth and hit the gate, complete the course. He was just like, woo, 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 laps on me. Running 6S at that in the wind. And I told him, I said, so does this wind slow you down a little bit? He goes, no, it actually helps me out because then I don't crash as much. I'm like, wow.
It's just what he's used to. You know, people like that, they spend most of their time flying tracks.
Right.
But you put them out in a park and they don't know what to do. Whereas us, you put us in a park, you know, no rules, no boundaries. And we're like, you know, woo! You put us on a track and all of a sudden we're like, what?
Yeah.
Walk.
And he has 300 plus hours on liftoff on the race courses. He also has a good freestyle with him also. So he kind of can mix it up, you know, kind of like I'm going for the freestyle more into the racing and kind of back and forth. So it's kind of cool. He's the other way coming back, I guess.
The other thing that makes kids scary is they don't often have that inhibition, that fear that we have as adults.
Because they're generally not paying for the park.
Wallet.
Bad habits is what they call it. Like when I used to be big into going to the gun range, my son would go down there and he'd strike something, man, far, far away. And that's what the gun range would tell you. Guy would tell you, he goes, he has no bad habits. I'm like, hey, hold up here. He's like, no, don't take that the wrong way. He goes, just start thinking. He goes, you know, they don't think like we think. I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll go with that. That's a good excuse.
It is. And you remember being a kid. I mean, you would pick things up really fast. So, I mean, this kid, he's in his prime for learning and wrapping his brain around it. And,
right,
you know, you can't hold yourself to that same standard. If you look at all the heavy competitors, the guys that are really good, they're not full-grown ass men. Most of them are younger kids and younger men.
I got you. Well, the person that got Nurk into flying is who inspired this kid into flying. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Dave.
What's up?
Dave. Looks so serious, Dave.
I'm just looking at Facebook while this guy rambles about racing.
Well, how you doing, brother?
Doing all right. I don't race, so I don't have anything to add to that. That's why I was just
why do you think quiet, dude. I'm just like, I'll freak my shit on gates. That's about as far as it goes.
Yeah.
What's the
I've raced,
gate?
I raced one time. I hang out with a few racers. I know they changed the rules this year. That's it. So
Well, the racer I hang out with is Josh, so
Josh
And
is a
I'm not
racer.
much of a racer.
No.
yeah, don't let him pull y'all's leg. This guy goes out there and gets it on. Don't even. I'll get y'all a footy of him next time. Jar Jar. No one can forget that name. I'll get it on DVR. This guy put his.
I can keep up with a bunch of 60-year-old blind men doesn't make me a competitive racer.
Wait, Josh. He didn't say you were a competitive racer.
He just said racer.
The racer I fly with is Josh.
These guys fly the track with 30 degrees of camera tilt on their freestyle quads at 700 grams.
That's what I do.
Right? So what's wrong with that?
We're like the wheelchair brigade. We just kind of turtle around the track.
Okay.
And then
Hey,
there's
have
one
you-
guy that's like zip, 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 and we just automatically know he's winning.
Wait, I
Have
got a challenge.
your quads go faster.
Okay. Here's the challenge. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a race lap. Fastest race laps in 2 minutes, and we're gonna set everyone's camera angle to 22 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'd have to have the
22.
course completely
That's where I
memorized.
started at.
I've got this game.
Yeah, Josh would. You ought to see him when he goes out there and chases the wing. He just puts a battery in. He gave me a battery one day and said, "Hold this." You didn't want to squeeze it real hard. You would just squeeze the lipo juice right out of it. Just like a brick falling out of the sky.
Sometimes you just got to crank the camera up and scream with it.
What do you know about cranking camera tilt?
Ooh.
Oh.
Shots fired.
Yeah, I keep some things in my back pocket, things that I don't put on YouTube.
Yeah. You have a reputation though
So,
of
Dave-
like flying at 5 degrees.
It was 20.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
It was 20.
Hey, I came in your neighborhood last week. You weren't there. What's up?
Yeah, I was in Orlando with the fam on
Fuck.
vacay.
Fuck vacations. Copper Top was in town. Cancel
Fuck
that shit.
that. I needed a vacation, and let me tell you, after the fucking winter we've had, man, having a
Yeah.
week of nothing but sunshine was awesome.
I get it. I live in Ohio. I understand the winters, and I also went on a cruise in March, so I totally understand the release and relief that warm sunshine and no rain and wearing shorts and t-shirts again offered.
Yeah. But, I completely unplugged. I think I only flew 7 packs the whole time I was down there because I took my stuff with me, but I didn't go down there to fly. I went down there to recharge.
Yeah.
Just
So I
remember,
only did it when I had time. But in the last 3 weeks, Dave, about 3 weeks ago, you'll appreciate this. I was just feeling a little frustrated. I was watching my footy, and I was just kind of like, it's just slow, right? It's just slow. And so I turned the camera up to almost 35 degrees, and I haven't turned it back since. I'm just eating it up.
Oh my god. Yay!
I know,
right? That's why I enjoyed your last video so much.
If you watch the last couple, I think you'll notice.
I did. I thought their last one was a rip. That's why I actually commented on it. I actually watched it, and I'm like, oh, another Josh video. I'll get it through. Oh, wow, this is pretty good. I'll keep watching.
And that wasn't even that good. I mean, that was while I was on vacation. It was like 1 pack.
Still, though, it wasn't a horrible flight.
Ouch! That's not exactly a compliment either. Well, it wasn't complete.
No. I love.
Well, I mean, no,
honest.
You're right. I am honest. I mean, in compared to like a cricket video or a steel video, it's not that bad. It's not on par, but neither are mine. So
No, I could send you one that would be a much better representation. In fact, it was the same weekend, but I literally fell right into it. Just like everything makes sense at that angle. So
sounds like me on prom night.
you still go to prom?
Hey,
fucking weirdo.
That's kind of like pedophilia, isn't it?
Kind of.
Oh, here we go.
yeah.
I have been drinking, Chuck. My glass is empty, though.
I
Hey
saw
guys,
that.
we have a phone number in chat. Somebody needs pizza.
Refill.
Somebody needs pizza. What?
Pizza sounds good. Hey, Josh, do you use the FPV cam angle compensation in Betaflight?
Wait,
have you tried it?
I did, but I didn't like the fact that I couldn't turn it off. Because meaning once you turn that on, you don't have the option of doing a roll that doesn't compensate.
No, you're right. So you just like roll. You don't have to yaw and roll.
What you do is you can
it mixes your yaw and your roll when you roll.
Correct, but you can set
the sharp ones.
You can set a switch to change your profiles on the fly.
Yeah, but I don't think that is part of the profiles. The profiles are in the PID and the rate settings, and that's different than where that is. That's actually in your configuration folder.
I thought you could. Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, maybe you can, but from my understanding, that's not an option for profiles. I know there's only 3 profiles now, and now the OSD follows the profiles. That's the new change from 4.0. So you can have different OSDs now based off of whatever profile you're running.
Yep. Sure. And it's sometime in the 4.1 release, I think they're going to have named profiles. So they won't even have to be just numbers anymore. You can actually give them a name, which will be helpful.
So Wheat's FPV suggests that we should each watch one of each other's videos and then roast the shit out of it, which works for me because I don't have any videos.
No, we'll just give them all to Dave. It'll be hilarious.
I'll roast them motherfucking videos if you guys want, but I was gonna give you like one of my old ones for you to roast. It would be nice to be on the receiving end of the roast from time to time.
Right?
Well, yeah, because then I won't feel so bad when I'm roasting somebody.
Well, like, shit, dude, do you have any idea how long it took me to make a good edit out of that fucking footy you sent me?
Why?
Oh, fuck, the lighting, he kept crashing into shit.
Well, yeah.
You need some fucking Expo, bro, seriously.
I have Expo now. I think at that time I didn't have any, but now I run 0.4.
Josh, change his name to Helen Keller FPV.
Anybody still using Expo has not figured out how RC rate works.
No, I use RC. I use a low RC rate.
How low?
My super rate's at 0.9 and my RC rate's like at 0.86.
Yeah, turn it down to like 0.7.
Why? I just compensate
then
with
you don't need to use Expo.
Who gives a fuck? The same profile happens. What difference does it make?
It doesn't. You actually get a sharper bend in the elbow.
I don't want a sharp bend in the elbow though.
I know. So turn your Expo down and turn your RC, or take away your Expo and turn your RC rate down, and you'll get a better, more
right.
God, I can't use my fucking words tonight.
It's because you're not wearing a shirt. Put a shirt back on.
What does it?
But then my nipples
that makes sense. It's like my buddy who looked at this one chick. He's like, "Hey, see that girl under all those clothes? She's completely naked." I'm like, yeah, no shit, dude.
Hey, Wheats has got the right idea, I think. He says when he needs Expo, just drink another beer.
That was good.
He said, "Not kidding."
I knew Dave would like that one.
Dave,
yeah,
as a reference, because what you're doing is the same thing that RC rate does, except you are increasing the harshness of that elbow. If you just keep turning down your RC rate until it feels good, I'm going to give you, for instance, I run with mine down around 0.6, 0.61. And then I turn my super up to where I want my stick ends, but I get a much more manageable curve.
You want to watch some of the shittiest flying I've ever flown?
Not really.
Yeah, I don't either. But if you want to roast me, I got.
Oh,
how about this? It's my first like kind of vlog with Drew and Vortex.
Oh God!
It was when I met those guys over a year ago.
Dave vlogging. Oh Jesus!
Hold on.
I'm scared.
Wow. When did you come out of the closet, Dave?
I've been out. I'm not a mod on the chat, so I can do it in here. Hold on.
Hey, Dave is very progressive. Okay.
I'll give him that. I'm okay with that, but the vlogging thing, it's kind of a telltale.
Do you have something against vlogs?
Maybe.
And then he got quiet.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
What now, bitch?
Check the group chat and someone could screen share that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get your wrench back. I pretty much just went through and removed everybody's who wasn't on the crew.
That's fine. I threw it in the Google. It gives you moderator abilities. I threw it in the group chat on Hangouts though.
Ah, okay. I'm sitting here trying to find it because we never use that chat.
Yeah, I know. I don't know normally either, but I was like, oh yeah, I could do it here.
All right. Incoming. Check your
doesn't have copywritten music on it, does it?
No, I got permission. So if we get hit, I can show you the email that gave me permission for it.
Oh, really?
This is the one and only video where I actually reached out to the people and got permission to use it. That's cool.
And the strikes aren't as bad as they used to be. They used to be like, shut it down, close the stream, but they don't do that anymore. They like smack you around a little bit and tell you not to do it no more.
I remember that shit was like 90 days no live streaming.
Chuckman had a white shit around his lips because he wouldn't be doing no streams for 90 days.
Dude, I was jonesing after 2 weeks. I was like, this is fucking bullshit.
He be going to truck stop getting in on the little media room.
I would just start a goddamn stream whenever, but I can't do it without my boys. That's just weird.
Who got copyright struck?
Chuck. No, I was saying that I heard if you get one, you're off of live streaming for 90 days.
Oh, I've never.
That used to be it.
So while everybody's watching your video, preparing to roast your ass, have you gotten to try any of those Johnny props yet?
I have one set with me. I have not put them on yet.
Baduga, are you still awake?
Faggot props.
Faggot props.
Why are they faggot props?
I don't know.
It's a Portuguese thing.
Oh, I mean, I didn't buy them. They were gifted to me.
Can somebody give them away, Josh? You see that?
I bought 10 packs. But I bought 10 packs of the Johnnies, 10 packs of the Hurricane 5146-6.
Are those gem fans?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a few packs of something else. And just because I try things once in a while, you know. Dude, let me tell you, because I think I've explained to you that I went to high KV motors on these new builds, and I was using throttle limiting to get everything under control because, frankly, 5x4.3s were just too much with 2750 kV. Or not too much. They were more than I expected.
Oh, okay.
So these Johnny props are 4.8 by 3.8, and holy shit. I was able to turn my throttle all the way back on. I always feel in control, but they have a lot of bite, but not a harsh bite. Like they have a softness to them. And just changing props, nothing else, cleaned up like half of my prop wash.
Do they still have any top end?
Yeah.
So you're all about these Johnny props then?
Bro, I am all about. And look, I've been hopping back and forth. Like I would use the Hurricanes for a week, then I'd use the Johnnies for a week, then I'd use the Gem Fan for a week. Like, because I really wanted to. You can't tell if you're only flying a pack or two, you know.
Have you tried the Wind Dancers?
Yeah. What I don't like about the Wind Dancers are the little winglets. They're the first damn thing to break off, and even though they're only this much material, it throws the whole prop out of balance.
That's not really that noticeable.
I was noticing a lot of jello.
Oh, that's right. You're still flying with the session. You need to get on that Hero 7 with the hyper smooth, and jello goes away completely.
Yeah, because I love breaking a camera every time I go out.
Yeah, but you just have to take it back.
Yeah, well,
you just fly.
I prefer to be able to crash with my camera.
Just fly in the Death Bar parking lot so you can smack it, walk back in, get another one, fly it in the parking lot, fast and get back in.
And
I flew this one at Abandon today. It didn't break.
So I'm going to show you something that I've noticed with these too. Anybody who's ever seen an Azure prop knows that they have that bend in them, right?
Yeah.
I know a guy who uses them. They're brittle.
No. What you're talking about are Azure props, but they're a different blend. They're a different material. Okay? They're meant for racing. They're stiffer so that they stick the corners. These actually have a nice bit of bend in them.
I had tried.
Okay. They're soft. I'm not putting a lot of pressure to do this. They're nice and stiff in the center, but they have a nice softness without being too soft at the outer edges. They're actually a little more firm than the 50 43s by HQ Prop.
I would just like to say that's what she said.
Right.
Thank you.
Here, let me turn it this way. There you go. Now it's got a proper upward curve. But I've noticed that because of this curve, at least this is my guess, when I run into branches, and I mean, I flat out run straight into tree trunks. I got some crash footage I should put together. Quad sound like a weed eater. Anyway, these things stand up to crashing hardcore without losing chunks of them and without wearing off the tips.
But if you had a Hero 7, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah. And then
you just hit camera first every time.
Do you fly props in or props out?
Props out.
Oh,
Ditto.
we're the same there. Do they cut your fucking hands up when you put them on?
Not too bad.
Like the gem fans do? That's my only complaint about the gem fans is those things are like razor blades.
Yeah.
Never had a problem with it.
That they are.
They're durable as fuck.
I actually find the Azure ones that I have, the racing ones, the stupid hard ones that break when it's cold, those like will cut the shit out of your hand.
Joe, I was actually at the park flying, me, edrone on Easter Sunday. I didn't think to reach out to you. I figured Easter Sunday, but I found one of your props laying on the ground over there. Look,
yeah, exactly.
Bug.
No, I thought I grabbed all those. I guess I'm at this one.
Hey, Dave. Dave. Unmute yourself, Dave.
Echo Bee is, believe it or not, that's why we love this guy.
Dave.
Did you take a vacation?
You better be filling up his drink.
Yeah, he probably is.
Joe did what with the gerbil?
What the fuck are we talking about with gerbils?
I'm just reading the chat.
I know, I saw that too. I mean,
I'm only lost if it didn't involve a tube.
I'm sure. How else can it be involved?
No. Only if it didn't have a harness on it. Because if it had the tube,
I look put a strap around it.
Oh man.
I'll remember when it goes up.
Yeah, but no apologizing around here, Echo B. We're not down with that syrupy sweetness.
No, I'm just totally excited to call Dave an asshole again.
I love it.
Why do you want to call me an asshole?
That is a compliment.
Dave,
it is.
I don't know if you can see chat, Dave, if you're in there.
Yeah.
Oh no, who's calling me an asshole? What am I missing?
FPV.
Well, I did, but I got it from somewhere.
Echo Bee's one of those socialist Canucks.
Oh.
One of those.
The ones with the pesos?
Yeah.
I'm not saying what he's saying.
It's a few lines up.
I'm scrolling.
Okay, I'm sorry, but gotta say, Copper Top comes off as an asshole.
I do come off as an asshole.
That's why we love him.
That's what we're trying to explain.
Yeah, no, I'm not offended by that. I know I come off as an asshole. He's like the 3,480th person to tell me that.
It's still funny.
Congratulations, Echo B. That's quite the number.
I know, right?
It's good he keeps track of all that.
Now the bad part, Echo B.
I have a tattoo on my waistline for every person that said it. Do you want?
I was saying the bad part now is Copper Top's going to track you down, Echo B, and tattoo your number on your ass when you're not looking.
Yep. Break out the ink and the needle.
Yeah, in Roman numerals too. It's not even like domestic.
That's perfect, Jeremy. Dave is a lovable asshole.
Yeah, I mean, I'm an asshole, but what it really comes down to is I just tell you my opinion. Now, I used to be really bad at just like telling you my opinion in a very blunt fashion, where now as I kind of sugarcoat the words a little better or something like that.
You're not very good at it.
No, but keep in mind, like I'm 1,000 times better than I used to be.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
I mean, hold on, let's see if I could think of something where I could turn my filters off and give you an old 25-year-old Dave version.
Oh,
You're gonna need a couple more bottles of wine for that.
I don't
There
have
you
wine. I have bourbon this time.
Drunk
Even
Dave.
better.
Even better.
Drunk
Yeah.
Dave is best, Dave.
You got my wife's attention. She's like, somebody say bourbon?
Yeah, I can't turn the filters off. I've trained myself. I just stopped myself from saying something.
What did I say to somebody the other day that got really pissed off at work about? What was it?
You suck at your job. I wish they would fire you.
No, that's
That's a good one, though.
normal conversation for me. What was it? Oh, I don't remember. I know. I did. No, I told most of the guys. I don't know if you heard this one, Dave. I told a VP one time that. No, I can't say that on live feed. Never mind. Never mind.
You can tell when Dave is biting his tongue because his brow furrows and he gets this crazy crease and a little vein pops out for a second.
Oh, I thought it was when his hair turned red.
That's always the case.
I thought I saw it change.
Yeah,
My
he's
hair's
fucking
always
retarded.
red.
My hair's always red.
My hair's always red, and I am fucking retarded. Don't try to insult me. That's a
Wrong
compliment too. Jesus.
Yes.
You know what? If you want to make fun of me, make fun of my small dick. Okay, that's where it hurts.
No problem.
Mike is
I
white.
have a little dick too.
Yeah, well, what was the line? Whiter women don't make great contractors because their entire life they've been told this is 6 inches.
And 4 inches diameter.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like a cheese wheel. Mash,
My
mash.
favorite saying: 2 inches long but built like a beer can.
Wait, what? You broke up.
2 inches long but built like a beer can.
Oh, so you have an angry inch.
Like a cheese wheel.
One of these is angry anyway.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, I got nothing after that one.
I do. I'll tell you what, everybody in chat. Oh, that was good.
I can smell that from here.
Right? You will be happy to hear I actually pulled the money from the AdSense account, so the giveaways will floweth.
Like the stank out his ass.
Oh, and that is flowing good right now.
You hotbox yourself on a daily basis as a professional courtesy.
It's in my job description, dude.
In his defense, he has a lot of room to work with. That's a big cab.
Is it really? I don't know.
I've been inside of it.
Yes, Dave has been inside of my cab.
Yeah, this is a part of my coming out to make you feel more comfortable, because you're the closet one. You just want a friend.
I enjoy it.
Okay.
He lives in a closet.
Welcome to
faggot prop, so I'm down with this.
It's good to have you in my closet, Dave.
Yeah.
Did you turn the video camera off?
Wait, what?
Did you turn the video camera off, Chuck? Out of curiosity.
Dude, what are you talking about, dude? I got dubbed copies.
Hero 5? What about it?
Hero 5?
He's trying to say footier, it didn't happen.
Echo B asked, what's our favorite
I got
camera?
that shit on the fucking DSLR, bitch. What the
right?
hell?
What are you talking about, man?
I got the torpedo mic, dude. You should have heard that.
I want to see you strap that shit to your quad.
Right?
Hey, since we're on this topic, did you guys see that fucking cock ring with a camera on it now that they're trying to sell?
Did you see the dildo with the iPhone mount?
Yeah.
Like FaceTime while you had...
I'm not trying to tell motherfuckers about giveaways and shit, and we're getting dildos with iPhone mounts.
We're limited in what we can give them.
An iPhone mount giveaway.
Okay, if anybody wants an iPhone mounted dildo thing, we will make that happen. Just let us know.
We will have Chris print you up one out of TP.
I'm so game for this.
TPO.
Yeah, okay, pick me.
Pick me. Double A wants it. You know he wants it. He has double ass, so
Yeah. I'll see you next weekend, Double A.
Oh.
Oh, hey, speaking of which, next week I'm going to be in Indy.
So come up to Double A's, dude, on Saturday.
Saturday? Maybe.
Yeah, Saturday.
DV crashes it. He said things have come a long way. Used to be in the past we'd have to drill out a dildo to put a camera to fit.
He knows, and that motherfucker knows too. He was in the porn industry.
Yep. Splash.
Fluffer extraordinaire.
Exactly.
FPV butt plug with a Bluetooth. Now we're talking, Bobby Biker.
Yes. Leave it to Bob to come up with the good shit.
Right?
Floppy action.
Up into somebody's shit. That's all I gotta say.
All
I
right.
don't think I've ever seen the chat so active before.
Yeah, I know, right?
We should talk about
Hump Day will henceforth be known as Dildo Day.
I think Hump Day pretty much covers all that shit. So
it does.
May 1st is Dildo Day. Hey, that kind of works, dude, because the M and the 1.
Yeah.
Every day is Dildo Day.
Every day is Dildo Dave. Get it right.
Dildo.
Oh my god, I'm t-shirt.
Dildo Day FPV.
Dildo double D FPV. Hey,
damn.
Dude, that has so many meanings.
I know, right?
That puts Chuck to shame.
Yeah, that's a dank dick. That's big titties. That's Dildo Dave. That's a lot of shit.
Dildo Dave. I'm never referring to you as anything but Dildo Dave from now on.
Oh man. Okay. Fuck it.
But are you going to have the decency to send him your hat?
No. Oh no. He can touch it if he wants to, though.
What are we talking about here?
No.
I would miss that.
Dildo Dave. Chuck has a dildo hat. I don't know if he has it handy.
No.
He's sitting on it.
You got it. Yeah.
I got a keistered somewhere in the back.
If his
Yeah, exactly.
How's it going, Dave?
His truck doesn't have a seat belt. It's got a safety peg.
He didn't go like this. He got an air ride seat.
Man.
Hey, Josh.
Why do you have a dildo hat?
It was a Halloween. It was a Halloween.
Oh, I thought you used it. It was like, is this a threesome tool or what's going on here?
It could be
Halloween.
Yeah, you just get the mouth involved and unicorn the other one.
They should put that on football helmets. It would change the game completely.
Yeah, guys would stop playing.
or a whole group of different guys would start playing.
I'm pretty sure the same group would keep playing.
It would change the meaning of the penalty holding. I'm just saying.
He also
every play would end in a tackle.
He also has a chain collar, so he shows up for Halloween with a dildo hat and a chain collar chained to his stump. It was
no. I had the balls underneath my chin.
Yeah,
that's what it was. But you never had all three together.
Wait. Are we talking about a Halloween party or some special event that the two of you held?
So DV cracked. It would be hard on the neck to have the dildo. I mean,
we had the Hump Day Halloween edition.
Oh, so it was more of like Skyping then.
No, it was live on YouTube, and we didn't get a strike. It was amazing.
That's impressive.
See,
for
Bob, both.
Right.
We got this shit.
Well, hey Josh, I can't do it. Why don't you get these guys, tell them about how we handle our giveaways and whatnot.
Yeah, Chuck can't handle that.
All right, so
my coffee's wearing off.
Here comes the giveaway disclaimer. The giveaways are not open to everybody for just showing up. You don't get free shit just for coming. So here and there, you've noticed somebody, probably Plummet FPV, partaking in a super chat, which is a YouTube donation. we keep a list of all the people who have donated, and those people are the ones that are eligible for the giveaways because we use that money strictly for giveaway purchases. The giveaways comprise of things like antennas, motors, frames, basically anything FPV related. So what we're trying to do is, to be fully transparent with you, is inspire you to give, but we're giving back to the people that give, not to everybody. So,
and come on, more than $2, you cheap ass.
That's the minimum amount. They won't even let him do like $1.99. He has to do $2.
Yeah.
The first thing popped up.
First thing
Now,
add another zero to that.
Chance for you guys to win some, I'll say decent, because we're probably not going to get top tier. We're not buying like a $200 fucking Chad Nowak frame to give away, because then we don't.
$200 Chad Nowak frame. You should buy the $1,400 Mr. Steel build. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Hook them up.
So we're trying to keep budget stuff, but value, not cheap. So anyway, throwing that out there, if you guys want to be eligible, one donation of $5 or more makes you eligible for the whole series of giveaways. Now, if you give more, that's cool. It's just a plus for the channel, but it doesn't increase your chances of winning. So again, transparency.
And all proceeds go back into more giveaways. Speaking of which, I haven't actually told anybody about this. I have decided what the first giveaway is. The first giveaway will be a custom hot dog strap.
That is an awesome giveaway idea.
Indeed.
That's
the winner. The winner will send me their logo, and you will have your logo and the FPVnoobtube on your fat shark.
Fuck you! It will let you send $1, you jackass.
That Joe the Ford guy, he didn't understand you when you said
Look at Joe.
Cheap motherfucker.
Oh.
I bet you can't do a quarter.
So if you guys want to get in on it, get to donating, and we'll make that happen. Not this next coming Wednesday, but the one after.
There you go.
Next so you guys' only chance is to donate tonight or Wednesday 2 weeks from now.
And so you guys know there are currently 6 people in the giveaways right now. So, all right.
I bet Joe can't do it either.
Blizzard, I also have to admit, I put your props in an envelope and addressed it, and I forgot to take it out with me when I left this week. So Friday, that should go out in the mail. Your props will be on the way, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Blizzard probably doesn't even fucking know he won. Because he wasn't here when he won. Last week's giveaway, or last giveaway's giveaway, was a set of Delmarva 5047s. There's something like 2 full sets in there.
Dows.
And there's our last winner, Squirrel.
Well, no, he's not our last winner, but he was our first big winner.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he can thank all that to you, Jose.
All right. Raz, you'll have another chance. So save your ducats 2 weeks from now on Hump Day. You got to do it before the halfway point in the show, because halfway point is about the time when we usually do it.
Well, why is everybody trying to get me to give away like $100? What's up with that?
Because you're a cheap bitch.
Fuck you.
You just might pop live at any given random time.
Jeremy said, I bet Joe can't do $100. And all of a sudden, Joe's like, is that a double dog dare?
Yeah.
Good try,
I can't. I won't. There's a difference.
Channel's about to get a lot more money to work with.
Did you say Dow?
Hey, the account's at 0 right now, so we got to start revving it up for the next round.
No,
I acquired 3 Dow props. That's exactly why they're being given away, because they're Dow props.
Triple dog dare you. Fuck you.
Giving no Johnny's away.
That's all right. You know what, Joe? You could just be like, so what, Jeremy? You don't even fly.
Oh, yeah, right? Shit. 18. Weeds.
Hey, Weeds. Thank you, brother. You are entered in.
The list.
Weeds on the list, man. And Wheats, you will be on the list for at least a few more months, because we're not going to reset anything until we're pretty much done with this round of giveaways. At which point we will reset and take all the names off and then start over with the donators.
Yeah.
Otherwise, nobody will ever donate more unless they're just kind.
And it's just a fun way to raffle stuff off that means that Chuck and I don't have to personally fund the giveaways.
Yep, and look at that, Wheats. If you win, and your odds are 1 in 7 right now, or something like that.
Yep.
That's $10. Get you a custom hot dog strap.
Yeah, right.
Hope you got.
You know what? I'm excited about that. We're gonna have to.
Okay, I'm
gonna have to look at the other stuff over on Hot Dog.
Absolutely.
You know what?
Because I have to tell you, as somebody who is guilty of this myself, I'm sure we all are. I know we've talked about this before, but I was guilty of blowing off just how important having a good goggle strap is.
Oh man, yes.
You just don't realize how important it is until you have one.
I know. Until you start riding Hot Dog's dick, you have no idea how good it feels.
I'm all about that wiener.
How do you spell wiener?
Out my throat.
Josh,
totally. Yeah. I was reading comments and not really listening, and then I came back at the wrong time.
You did. Go back to the chat, Dave. You're much safer there.
All you heard was wiener down Josh's throat, huh?
I heard a lot more than that, but it's okay. We don't need to keep visiting it.
You can start retching.
No, that doesn't make me retch. Gays can do gay stuff. I don't care. That doesn't make me uncomfortable or sick anymore.
No, me either. Anymore.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. At one time, it was difficult to fathom when I was.
Yeah, copper top got worn in.
13.
Or worn out.
Yeah. Oh, well, whatever makes people happy.
Yeah, but I had to grow up to realize that. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we all had to grow up a little bit just to appreciate dick and fart jokes way more.
Oh yeah.
You know what? You're absolutely right about that.
Speaking of fart jokes, don't push too hard. They too will give you hemorrhoids.
Yeah,
I'm a trucker. I can tell you all about them.
I bet you got 3 right now.
I'm giving them names.
Hey, pull that hat
Jeremy's
off.
having wet dreams about getting pegged.
Eliminate one. You got the hemorrhoid, dude. You're sitting on the dildo hat.
That does cause some problems. It's a pretty damn big dildo.
I heard if you don't use it, you lose it. Is that true?
I don't know where it is at the moment, so it could be.
I think you lost it.
Mine has turtle mode.
That's impressive. What's your rates, though?
Gotta love Quad Talk.
Can you drop those PIDs in the chat, man? I want to copy those onto mine.
Joe,
yeah, sending the good vibes your way. Oscillate away.
You're not fucking eligible, bro.
Hey, Chuck, you should never tell him that. So he donated.
Joe, your donation didn't come through. Maybe $100 is the minimum.
Do it again. I'll see.
God damn. All right.
What do those custom straps cost? They're like $40, $45, something like that.
$30.
20,
$30. Okay, Joe, when you donate $30, we'll put you in the raffle.
Hold on, Dave. You say 25?
29.
29. Yeah. Okay. $30. All right. So
how big can you get them?
For next time, we'll have a reminder out. I know not everybody's catching on to the every other week, so make sure that if you're not subscribed to our channel, that you hit that subscribe button and that you ring the bell so that you get updates when they come out. You'll also want to head over to Facebook and look for the FPVnoobtube community. Make sure you become a member over there. We'll post reminders. You'll have a lot of people sharing videos. We watch those videos here and there. We have community spotlights and things. So, we want to see that stuff. We want you sharing and putting yourself out there in the community and growing as both a pilot and a person. So with all that said, we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up, guys. This is Josh Chewy Withrow coming at you with my cohort in crime, Charles Chuck at Hoover.
Dildos Incorporated for life.
Want to thank Joseph Ford, the no YouTube guru, MD95, Chris Justice, our newest member and
the YouTube guru.
Don't forget, guys. Go when the stream's over. Look back on the channel and check out MD Team. I can't even fucking talk.
MD95 TSI.
Dildo
check
Dave
out his new crew. Check out his new crew episode. I know he's gonna love the song.
Make sure you hop over on the Copper Top Dave's channel. Subscribe to him if you haven't yet. He's a fantastic pilot. He's got a lot of cinematic skills. He's got a great camera, which probably makes it easy mode. He probably has his mom do all his edits for him. So,
and I know his mom. They'll turn out great.
We love having you on the show, Dave. We hope that you come anytime you're interested.
Awesome.
But you have to change your name to Dildo Dave.
It already is.
Already
is. Nice.
Did you? Yeah. Why'd you guys call me Copper Top, assholes? Still doing it.
Well, you haven't changed your channel name yet, so we gotta wait for that.
Hold on, we're gonna play on this for 1 second before we shut this motherfucker down. We're going from Dildo Dave, but he's got red hair, so it could be
Red Dawn of the Dildo
Rocket.
Red Rocket.
Red Rocket.
Red Rocket FPV.
It doesn't slip in the mouth. I mean, it's off the tongue quite as well.
I don't know. I think that's right up there with the Penetrator. So,
Ryan the Penetrator.
Never gonna live down the Penetrator.
Dave, you know about the Penetrator, right? Because that was fucking the greatest stream ever.
Yes.
Good answer.
All right, guys. Thanks for stopping in. See you guys next time. As always.